scientist. And she has a doctorate, he just has a master's. No offense, I know you're in the room, I'm not putting you down for that. You have just a master's, it's still pretty cool. But she's a doctorate, very smart woman. And she's going to be an astronaut. She's applied to be an astronaut, there's a good chance she's going to be an astronaut. And I told her, because I know Elena Ochoa, anyone touching me is going to be an astronaut too. That's just the way. Good luck for astronauts. So, take a look at this clip.
Our orange swag, I like to call it.
This is nerd. This is geek. This is called fabulous. So yes, this is what it's just being proud of who you are, owning of what we are doing, and just enjoying ourselves, enjoying camaraderie, enjoying these wonderful kids. It's just fun.
Stephanie Simmons, KCAL 9 News.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adele Rodriguez. Sergio. So tender coming out here.
I don't know if I do Rodriguez, but I'm Adele.
Oh yeah, yes. Sorry. I looked down for a second. So now we're talking backstage. You're a gene expert. You're a doctor, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at your family. This is your family. This is your husband, your 2 boys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. I know. That is, yeah, now.
They're 18 and 16 now.
They're 18 and 16 now?
Yeah.
I know, it's like me. My kids are growing up so fast. It really is a blink of an eye. You just go, how did this happen? I mean, I remember looking at him when he was born, and now he's like almost bigger than me. This kid's like, now I'm going, I don't know what to do. Because I told my wife I have to grab him sometimes. To remember that I'm still bigger than him, because when he's like 18, I'll be this little guy. So, he's a great kid. You are out there educating students.
Correct.
You are talking about science.
Yes.
You're making science, I think, accessible. Because you were teaching me backstage, it's just theories and how you see the world. I mean, you have that scientific mind. Now, what would you say, because now you didn't start off that way.
No.
You didn't, I mean, would you say you were a good student in school? I mean, you got a doctorate, so you had to be a great student, correct?
Well, once I was diagnosed, thanks to my husband somewhere out there,
Yeah.
from grammar school to high school, I was either in special needs classes because they didn't know I had a learning difference. So,
Not disability.
yeah, difference. Because I think having the difference is what saved me from joining a gang, taking drugs, or anything like that.
Because you were in the gang neighborhoods in New York.
Yeah, I was in the South Bronx.
So that's pretty bad, especially that time.
Tell me about it. I mean, we lived in 1182 West Farm Road, and we were the only habitable building. All the other buildings were torn down or abandoned.
It looked like a war zone back
It was,
then.
I mean, Ronald Reagan called it, it looked worse than Beirut. I remember writing to Ronald Reagan when I was 11 years old saying, I lost a couple of my friends, do something about it. But then I get a generic letter back. And
What was the generic letter?
keep on, oh yeah, he started.
Well, Idell, good luck to you.
Yeah, you
Stay in
know,
school.
stay in school, walk out
Nancy's,
out the bullets.
yeah, Nancy's just say no, as Nancy said.
Oh my gosh, what if that was, the just say no thing doesn't work.
What do you mean? Just say no? I thought it was easy.
Oh, you can say no,
Well,
but they will push it.
What if you go just do it as Nike? So that means you're going to be an Olympic athlete if you just do it. And just say no. So it's not that simple.
It wasn't that simple. I mean, I do give credit to one drug dealer. Her name was Shorty.
That's a great name for a drug dealer, gotta admit.
Yeah, I mean,
Was she short?
no, well, I was a little girl, so
I always
everybody was
see
tall.
guys named Flacco, and they're not Flacco.
Oh, no.
You know, it's always like, you know. So I'm thinking they got named that much younger in their life, like,
Yeah.
you know, because now they're grande. But
Yeah.
so Shorty is a dealer.
Yeah, so Shorty was a dealer, and I was lucky enough that my father back in the day used to be in a gang, so everybody knew him. So they always said, oh, don't mess with them.
What gang was he in?
I forgot the name. We kept on calling it Barretto Boys, but it was.
Puerto Ricans have the best name for gangs. I
Yeah,
have to
I'll
say,
tell you about it.
Latin Kings, that's a Puerto Rican gang. It sounds like cool. I'm a member of Latin Kings. You know, it's different. So so you don't know his name of his gang?
No, I mean, I don't know if it was Chingalings or the Warriors or something like that.
What is his name?
There was a couple more. And they always say, don't mess with her, that's Felipa, that's Felipe's kid. They used to call me Felipa because I look like a lot like my father. But anyway, Shorty said, hey, you want a kilo? You want a kilo? I'm like, what's a kilo? And he said, like, Coke. I'm like, I don't care. I knew what you meant by Coke, but what's a kilo?
Kilo.
And she pound. Boom. Ever since then, I could do conversions of the metric system to the American system. So since then, 200 pounds is a kilo. It's a kilogram. So you could do that now easily. So if somebody says, I'm 100 pounds, I'm like, oh, you have 50 kilos. You know?
So you could look at a whole load and go, that's a kilo short. You can know that. So you need kilos, grams, all that stuff.
Yeah, just from, thank you, Shorty, wherever you are, but
Shorty.
she's probably dead, but,
Or in prison.
no, she's probably dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So now, you grew up in this tough neighborhood.
yeah.
Very tough. I mean, that kind of neighborhood, you have to have a razor underneath your mouth.
Yeah. And the rooftop, yeah.
You had a razor
Yeah, just in case.
just in case to protect yourself.
Yeah.
This is amazing. So
Yeah.
it's looks acceptable.
Yeah.
When I met you, Buckley, I heard your voice, I heard all the stuff, and I'm of course looking, going, this is the place all my kids go to school and all these thousand things. And I started hearing you talk and your story and how intelligent you were and all that stuff. The fact you had something with worms. There was an experiment you did.
Oh, that's for graduate school. I work with nematodes, so I graduated from Caltech and Dr. Paul Sternberg's lab. So senior of Dicel against their nematodes, they're 1 millimeter long. And I was studying cancer, and I was looking at a particular gene called N15. And one of my philosophies for education is that the kids don't have to just learn about science, just do it. I mean, really, I talk to the kids at Buckley and other kids that I've taught and that I've mentored. I'm like, you don't have to wait. If you have an idea, if you have an invention, or you want to solve, famine, you can do it now. And the kids have started to do it. Over the past 2 years, at least in Buckley. Sorry, I didn't know about your son.
No. Look, I'm not saying, I'm feeling bad now. I brought her on to tell her I didn't get my book with you. Pilar, I'm upset about something about you too.
He called me Rodriguez.
Yeah, no, I called you Rodriguez. That's how I got back to you. I called you Rodriguez. But no, it all worked out.
Yeah,
I feel happy.
but one thing is that the kids are actually doing research. We have one girl, I don't know if it's okay for me, well, one of my girls from Applied Science, she's going to be published, 3 papers soon. We have another student, an epitome of STEAM, actually created a pen for his artwork, and he's having that patented. I have another kid, because you could do it now. It doesn't matter your age, you just can do it now. You have the idea, you have the heart. You may not be academically strong, but if you have the passion, you can do it and reach those milestones.
Yeah, because what's great is, first of all, the thing about my son, here's the nice part of the story. My daughters want to go to Buckley. And the reason they want to go to Buckley is they see you. And I think when you see someone that could be you, I think it's so important in education that we have Latinos as teachers. Because all of a sudden, when I grew up, I never had a Latino as my teacher. I mean, until college. I believe, I never had a Latino teaching me until I was in college. And that's the sad state of affairs, because we're not seeing ourselves teaching. So my daughters want to go to Buckley because they saw you, and the beauty is they want to go for science. A lot of girls are not going in science, and I think women would excel at science. And as you have proven.
I mean, science is beautiful. For me, it's like a dance. And imagine, what brought me into science was a cockroach. It's true. I was a little girl in the South Bronx. My sister, my brother, and I stayed in one room. And the landlord was a slumlord. I remember him. His name was Goldberg. And there's stories there. Trust me, I have a lot of stories. And I remember, I guess he let off a bug bomb. And then I saw a bug there, laid worms, and left. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I took my atomic chem box and I covered it. And every day I kept on checking it out. And then like 14 days later, these little wormy things, little cockroaches started to come out. And I'm like, wait, I only had 3 worms, but now I have like 15 worms coming out. And it's because they have little egg capsules. And when they hit the atmosphere, they turn brown. And I'm like, mommy, guess what? She's like, ¿qué tú quieres? I'm like, Mom, guess what? Cockroaches, I thought they were worms, but actually I think there's more inside of these little wormies. And she's like, how do you know? So I'm like, I got the whole family. Boom! And she got the rays. She's like, we don't have enough. But that was started me.
That's called a life cycle moment. That's a bleach moment.
Forget about it. It was leaves, the Ajax, Windex.
When you watch worms, there's your hypothesis, right? So isn't that what science is? I have a hypothesis.
I have a hypothesis.
Through trial and error and through testing till you can repeat it, it becomes a fact, right?
It becomes a fact or a curiosity to see what is the pattern, and can you change that pattern? Is that a predictable pattern? Can I use it? Can I use it for the betterment of humankind? Can I make it easier?
And you do. I mean, we were talking backstage. What I love about you is you take your enthusiasm for your subject is so passionate that it makes you want to learn. I was just talking to you a little bit. I was like, oh man, yeah. We were talking about. I mean, of course, I'm a comedian, so I was asking her, if you take a mosquito that was trapped in amber